Well, good morning, everyone. Having my coffee this morning and thinking about yesterday. So, I'm just going to get right to it. If you have ever had or know someone who has alpha-gal, which is an allergic reaction to meat, red meat, huffed meat, anything that's not a chicken, fish, or a turkey. It has to fly, swim, or lay an egg for you not to be allergic to it. It comes from a tick bite that has alpha-gal, and it's not easy to diagnose all the time. Anyway, long story short, my husband has that, and or the doctors say he has that, and he has had about 25 emergency room visits before we figured it out. So we're very, very, very careful of what he eats. Anything like dairy that comes from a cow or anything like that, he cannot have. Cheese, he can't have. Anything that is related to a hoofed animal. Well, so we're always eating chicken, fish, turkey. Yesterday, we went to Popeyes and ate lunch. I eat the shrimp, not that you care, and he eats chicken because I don't like chicken. I've had it too much. Anyhow, about 3 hours later, and that's usually when it happens, it gets into the digestive system, he began to go into anaphylactic shock. And we didn't understand why. I mean, we ate chicken. And so I didn't have an EpiPen with me, and we do now. So I had to end up calling 911, and he made it through, thankfully. And thank goodness, the first thing I do is call on Jesus. The second thing I do is I send a text message to my prayer group, which I'm so grateful for, and my pastor. And the third thing I do is call 911. So I know where your help comes from, and hopefully you do too. So we did that, and within 30 minutes he was okay after Benadryl and some extra antihistamines, and the ambulance watched him for a while. We didn't even have to go to the ER. So that was such an amazement. But I have seen times where he completely went unconscious. They couldn't get his blood pressure, and I've seen times he went blind. I've seen times he's had a heart attack, several things. So I'm telling you all of this for a reason. Give God glory, number one, because he is faithful, and number two, because we figured out what it was, and I think everyone needs to be aware of this. Recently, JFK came out and said that the oils that they are frying our food or cooking our food in is really bad. And I don't disagree with that. But he encouraged everyone to go with the beef tallow oils. And the beef tallow oils is not bad in itself, having the fact that it is from beef that may not be organic, number one. It may be bioengineered, number two. But the last thing is people with alpha-gal can't have that. And so we did the process of elimination and came up with it's the tallow oils. And so if you have alpha-gal, or you know someone who has alpha-gal, or any kind of meat or dairy allergy, we now have to start over on eating out and learning what they're cooking it with. Even our chicken, even our fish, our shrimp, whatever. Because if you have this allergy, it will cause an episode. And not everybody who has alpha-gal is it that dangerous as my husband, but it's still very uncomfortable and very hard on that person. So I wanted everyone to know he's doing wonderful today. Thank you, Jesus, because we have a healer and a restorer and a redeemer who is faithful. But God gives us wisdom, so use wisdom. Y'all have a blessed day.